After nearly 2 weeks of relative calm, chaos has returned to the streets of Bangkok. Protesters tried to break into a stadium used to register candidates for snap elections in February. The retaliation was swift. Tear gas, water cannon, and rubber-coated steel bullets were used, and dozens of people were injured. Undeterred, protesters fought back with whatever they could. But it wasn't just bricks and stones that were being used.
During the operation, there were gunshots fired from above into where police were gathered. 3 policemen were injured.
Inside the building, however, the registration proceeded, with candidates or their representatives drawing lots to determine their position on ballot papers. But the situation was so dangerous outside that election officials had to leave by helicopter. Several hours later, Election Commission officers urged the government to postpone the election, citing fear of further violence, among other reasons. The plea, it seems, has satisfied no one. Protesters say a postponement would only extend the current administration's rule, while human rights activists see it as a blow to democracy.
The Election Commission simply gave up to an act of violence and thuggery by anti-government groups. Election Commission should have prepared better to avoid a situation like this. They saw it coming, they saw protesters coming, they saw clear intention to disrupt election.
Protesters are demanding the Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra resign. They want an unelected body to take over the country and implement reforms. Instead, Shinawatra has proposed a reform council answerable to the Prime Minister's office, but says that can happen only after elections. Despite the announcement by the Election Commission, protesters are continuing their blockade on the stadium, promising not to give in until their demands have been met. Thailand's political stability looks as shaky as ever. Florence Looi, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.